Man, my stomach is kind of growling right now, bro. I don't know. I might go to the store here in a little bit, man, or probably to the restaurant. Give me like a little 50 piece or something, man. A couple sides or something, man. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, my bad. We on. My bad. Sorry, my bad. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. I'd like to welcome y'all to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs YouTube channel. Listen, man, it is a guy that's looking for a 50 piece with two sides. It is your boy Real. And joining me is the man that might go half with me on that, and it's my boy King. What up, man?
Not much, brother. I'll go half with you, but I think we need more like 10 sides, maybe even 18. You know,
Hmm.
sure,
Man.
21 sides actually if we
Mm.
put all of it together. But yeah, man, it was a good game. Well, we'll get to it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it, man. But before we do all that, listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're into math content as much as we are, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys, for more math content. We will be back here on Christmas afternoon or evening, I should say, to talk about the
Afternoon.
Mavs
Afternoon.
Christmas game. Yeah, after the Christmas game, we'll be here on Christmas. But also, guys, hit that like button. That'll help us out a lot by building up our algorithm to reach more Mad fans like yourself so they can join the Glow Yard gang. So, King, listen, man. It was an interesting game. I got a lot of opinions about it. I know you do too, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man.
Yep.
But before we do all that, man, go ahead and let the people at home know what the score be.
It was a 112 to 106 for the good guys. They moved to 17 and 16 and take sole possession of the ninth seed.
Yeah. Um, 2 game win streak. That's a good thing. They're starting to kind of put together a couple wins in this little window we talked about in the last game. So hopefully they can continue that. But go ahead, man. Tell them who the two top performers were tonight. There you go, dude.
You had the Don with 50 points and Jabari Smith with 24 points.
Mm. Yeah, he did his thing tonight, man. I didn't know he shot 17 times. I feel like he only shot like maybe like 5 times. He was kind of quiet, so it was like a quiet 24. Let me go ahead and get into these stats here, man. For the Dallas shot 45% from the field. Houston shot 45. Both shot 45% from the field. Dallas shot 36% from three. Houston shot 30% from three. Both shot 24, made 24 free throws. Dallas made it out of 27. Houston made it out of 28. So Dallas free throws as a team over the last, I think, like 5 games or 6 games or so is going up. It's about 80% as a team, so that's a good thing. Free throws are not costing them games right now, so that's a good thing. But with all that being said, man, what's your takeaway from this game today, man?
I thought it was a big game. I know Houston Rockets, one of the worst teams in the league, but we know our track record against the worst teams in the league. I felt like Dallas did a good job, especially Luca. It was the Luca show. It is what it is. But I think we've talked about it on the show before, at least I have. These are the games where Luca is supposed to get the big numbers and have career highs and things like that. He had it today. He made free throws and his threes, and he got his 50 points today. Almost got a 50-point triple double. That's coming soon. I really do believe that. Yeah, he'll get it. But I just felt like overall it was good signs. I want to give kudos to Jason Kidd for a couple of things actually. One, the free throws we talked about before after that Milwaukee game. The free throws as a team was ridiculous, and they had to get it together. I know over Twitter, I had guys going at me saying I was blaming J Kidd and Luca, and how could I blame Luca and all that. Well, since then, I believe the team has been shooting over 80% from the free throw line as a team, and Luca Doncic has been shooting about 90% from the free throw line himself. So kudos to them too for that. Jason Kidd as well. It's a blessing in disguise. I feel like with the injuries that we've been having, you never want to see injuries happen, and I hope those guys get back as soon as possible. I hope even Maxey can come back at the end of the season and help us in a playoff push. But I think it made J Kidd have to stop being as stubborn as he was becoming and letting guys play. He let McKinley Wright play today. That was amazing. I was very excited for that to happen. I felt like McKinley had an impact out there on the floor today. Um, uh, hopefully we can get Josh Green back and all. But um, wasn't too much for other guys to really do. Spencer made some big threes down the stretch. I felt like Christian Wood has been impacting the game on the defensive side of the ball mostly these past couple of games. I know he got into foul trouble today. The refs were calling everything, and it wasn't like I don't feel like it was one sided or anything. I just felt like everything that if you were taking the ball to the rim, you were getting a foul call. There were a couple ones
Yeah,
that were like
Jalen
ghost
Green got
calls
a
or
lot of
whatever.
them today.
Yeah, it was a couple ghost calls and all that were weird. I could think of one, but I think Christian would have one with Luka Doncic where I was like, how did they get a foul? But I didn't really think that impacted the game. It just was a game where you knew if you got contact and you were aggressive, you were going to get to the free throw line. I felt like the Mavericks started off the game attacking and getting to the free throw line. Um, I felt like in that second quarter, they stopped going to it as much. Started at towards the end of the second quarter, and then definitely in the third quarter, I felt like they just started shooting a bunch of threes, and Houston actually got to the free throw line a bunch. I felt like in that quarter, but then in the fourth quarter, it was awesome to see Luka Doncic have an amazing second half. Um, we get to see him have a bunch of amazing first halves, but this was like just go out there and put the team on his back and handle business. And it was good to see him take this game seriously as well, Luca. Like I said, it was a big win because of the situations and what we've been through as a team. So actually, like I said, beating the Houston Rockets, getting it done, Luca taking it seriously, Luca going out there and just destroying these guys, even if the rest of the guys can't, just because they are the Houston Rockets. Like it was a lot of good signs, even in a um, just a bare, well, I guess a squeak by win against the Houston Rockets. It should have been more than that, but I saw some good things. We're missing a bunch of folks, not to give excuses or anything like that, but it is what it is. Guys are playing more than they need to. New guys are being put in the game. Frank Ntilikina, big shout out to Frank. I thought Frank had one of his best games as a Dallas Maverick, just in general tonight. Um, and I know the second play only had 11 points, but Luca was cooking, man. It was his game. He was supposed to give the ball to Luca. This is one of those games where it happened. Tim Hardaway even made two big assists to Luca. One a lob where Luca couldn't. He put the layup up against the backboard or whatever, and the 50-point shot was a Tim Hardaway assist where he almost fell passing it, but he did get it to him, and he made the shot. I guess the only down thing from the masterpiece would be the 7 turnovers. I guess we got to talk about everything, but you can't have everything, I guess. And it was still a masterpiece in my book, and it was a good win.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I looked at it. I was excited for Luka getting this 50 piece because you've been talking about he needs to score a 50 piece in somewhere in this season to kind of keep himself afloat. At least around that 34, 35 range, you know what I'm saying? He need to drop like a 50 piece, and he did that today. Like you said, he did it against the Rockets. That's the team you're supposed to do it against. But there's a few things I took away from this game tonight. Let me start by shouting out C Wood, man. He had 4 blocks today. That's now I think 6 games, either 6 or 7 games in a row where he's had at least 2 blocks a game.
I think it's 6.
So it's 6. That's for the people who said he could never do it, can't play defense. You know what I'm saying? It was all about the offensive side. The dude only had 8 points tonight. Dominated on the defensive end. He got some key rebounds towards the end of the game today. You heard Luka and them say they did it for him, man, because of that reason.
Mm-hmm.
He is the second leading scorer. You said he was in foul trouble. He only had 3 fouls tonight, so I have my
It was,
opinions about that.
but he
But I
had
know
3 though. I think early though.
early, yeah. But
Yeah,
I mean, what happened to the? I mean, you played 4 quarters. I mean,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah. I
saying.
mean, yeah.
I was kind of scratching my head on that, but anyway, the what was I about to say? Oh, your boy Tim Hardaway went 2 for 13 today, man.
Yeah.
He had another one of those up and down Tim Hardaway games, which is why we don't praise him too much, man, because he'll give you a good game today and then they'll give you another one, then give you a bad one the next game. So yeah, it was a couple times, man. He was dribbling down the court trying to do that 1-on-5 stuff again, man. It kind of made me mad. I was screaming at my phone for him to pass the ball a couple times, man, on a couple of them fast breaks or whatever. But that's Tim Hardaway for you. Um, what's the boy name? Bertans, man. Bertans did pretty good today.
Yeah.
I think you asked me on the last episode, man, what was Bertans looking like? I said he's looking pretty solid, man.
Mm-hmm.
He shot 2 for 6 or whatever from the free throw line, but he shot 42% tonight from the field, 3 for 3 on free throws. So he contributing a little bit, man. He filling in spots because, like you said at the beginning of the show, we got like 4 guys out right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it is crazy that the 4 guys that are out are 4 defenders.
We're not looking bad on defense.
Yeah, and we're not looking bad on defense. Anchored by who?
Christian Wood.
Oh, okay. I was making sure, man. Because he's trash.
Who would have thought that, right, bro? That's why.
Yeah, who would have thought that? It's crazy how that works. But no, Frank Ntilikina too, bro. Like you said, I think I brought this up a few shows ago when I told you, man, Frank's aggressiveness is what's keeping him in the rotation right now, bro. Like Frank's good. He's always been a good defender. Nobody's ever questioned that. It was always his offense. It's like, yo, can your offense catch up with your defense? We're not saying you're gonna go out there and look like Zach LaVine or nobody, bro. But can you give us consistency and to be aggressive on offense? And he's doing that right now. He's putting his head down. And he's going towards the rim, man. And I like that, especially right now when we got people who are out right now. You definitely need somebody to kind of step up and help out with some of the responsibilities. The overall thing I took out of this, man, is the fact that I know you're gonna say we injured, we shorthanded or whatever, man. But for us to have Luka score 50 points and only win by 6, I know you fine, but this has been a kind of a recurring theme all year long. No matter who's been in the game and who's injured and who's playing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the fact that, and shout out to Kevin Gray because I seen him tweet that same thing, and it's like we had these games where Luka gets you, 35, 40, 50, and then we're barely winning. And on top of that, you're doing it against the Rockets, man. Cause I know earlier in the game, Dallas came out a little. Well, actually, wasn't earlier because they were up by 15 at one point. In the second quarter, when the Rockets got themselves back in the game, it looked like they was playing a little lackadaisical. And it was to the point where Kidd just said, you know what, let's go ahead and keep Luka. I think Luka played the whole entire fourth quarter, right?
Yeah.
The whole fourth quarter, yeah. Like, you shouldn't have to do that against the Rockets, man. But this seemed to be a recurring theme for the team this year, man.
You shouldn't have to, but I felt like Luka, this was the game where he kind of turned it around and said, no, we won't. You feel me? It was like a wake up call. It's like that.
Nah, he said that after the game. He said that. He said, we're not losing this game.
Not this one again. So I think this is, like I said, this is a momentum shift type of game. I feel like, bro. Like I feel like things can change because of this game. I don't know. I really do.
Yeah, I hope you're right. Because we've
bad
seen that before a few times, and it's like, yeah, hopefully, man. I mean, they got a little stretch here. You know what I'm saying? They play the Lakers on Sunday. Then they got the Knicks, I think, on Tuesday. Then they play the Bulls 2 more times. Not the Bulls. I said the Bulls. The Rockets. They play the Rockets 2 more times here in this little stretch or whatever. So this is the opportunity, man, to kind of put themselves, because a lot of the teams up top right now kind of beating each other.
Yep.
And it's kind of like, going on a couple 2-game losing streaks here and there or whatever, man. So this is the opportunity, man, for Dallas to kind of position themselves to try to move up in the standings here. Let's see, what else did I take from this, man? Luka shot nearly 60% today.
Yeah.
And he shot 50% from the 3 today. Excuse me. And guess what? He shot 83% from his free throws today. You a hater, bro?
I'm not a hater. It is what it is. It's Luka Doncic being what he can do.
Yeah. No. What was I about to say? I was about to say something else. Yeah. Shout out to McKinley Wright the fourth, man. He came in today. I thought they were about to do him, man, with that and 1-3. It was an and 1, but that 3 he had fouled on or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, they about to call it a flagrant or whatever, bro. Yeah, they ended up calling it on Jalen for trying to clip him or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, shout out to him, man. You could tell, like, a couple of those shots he shot, the little floaters or whatever, they was a little short. You could tell he was a little nervous. Mm-hmm. It's like, that's all due to playing time, man, and getting experience and stuff like that. Absolutely. So like, once he kind of get used to it, he get a little bit more playing time with the guys or whatever, man. Because he got good looks. Like I said, he got to the paint, hitting it with giant killers and all that stuff. It's like he got in there and it was just a little short. I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, he gonna hit. He eventually did hit one, but I was like, you could tell, like, if he just kind of calmed down and just, like, let it come naturally or whatever, bro, he gonna make those shots, man. So
Read
I'm not worried about him.
read his numbers.
He had 9 minutes. He had got you 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1.
Now read Reggie Bullock's numbers.
Who?
Reggie Bullock.
Is that a real player?
Yeah, just read his numbers.
He got you 3, 2, 1, 1, and 0.
What are we saying? Like, you feel me? Like, I said 9 minutes of a showcase period.
And that's in 26 minutes for Reggie Bullock.
That's what I'm saying. 9 minutes of being showcased. That's McKinley Wright. Like, McKinley Wright was awesome out there tonight. I want to see more of him. I'm not like he went out there and he impacted the game. So he was doing other things, even if the shot wasn't falling, like you said. He was doing other things. He was grabbing rebounds at 5'10" or whatever, blocking centers.
No, he was picking up the point guards at half court.
You see what I'm saying?
Pressing
Like
him at half court.
He was doing stuff as far as impacting the game. So I have no problem with him. I think he was one of the best players on the floor tonight. So
no, I like him
out.
tonight too. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of his shots, I think he would have. You know what I'm saying? Once he kind of, you could tell it was jitters. He was a little nervous on a couple of them because he kind of shorted them. But you could tell he got good looks or whatever. He's just like, yo, once he kind of calm down, get them jitters under control, bro, he gonna be nice, man.
Yeah, he got skill. We got some skilled young players right now, man. It's about let's get them in there.
Hey, man, I'm surprised your boy didn't play. Dorsey didn't play today.
Yeah, he should have gave Dorsey some time, but you know what? We play the Rockets again. You say we gonna I told you it was some goods in this game. That was another thing I wanted to say about J Kidd. He was playing the young guys. I know it's like it's kind of like forced, but he could have tried not to or whatever. You feel me? He could have tried not to though. You know how Jason Kidd is, and just went with the guys and had everybody playing 40 minutes. So, but he did what he had to do, and I think Tyler Dorsey's going to show up as well. I think that Jaden Hardy thing may have been, said something about that anyway, as far as him getting hurt in the G League. So
back contusion.
And luckily it's just a back contusion. Let's hope Jaden can get back soon and then come help us. But yeah, I think he's going to play Tyler Dorsey soon in this little run as far as us playing these bad teams. And I think these guys are going to get some burn. And hopefully the guys at the vets right now that's been playing, it lights a fire underneath them.
So we play the Lakers, the Knicks, the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Rockets.
Yeah.
As our next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. And after that, we play the Celtics, the Pelicans, the Thunder, the Clippers, the Lakers again, the Blazers twice, and then the Hawks. And then the Heat. It's going to get nasty after these. This is why I said this stretch right here is very important.
Yeah.
If they want to try to pick up some type of ground, they got to do it right here with this little stretch, this next 5 games or whatever, man. It'd be nice if they went out. You know what I'm saying?
This would be good momentum, just moving forward in general, and just hopefully you can start getting guys back when you start going against those tougher teams by then. And so it'll be like, bro, the Christmas game is a big game.
Yeah.
Like that's a big one as far as momentum. If they could win the Christmas game, I think I'll be very confident that they're going to move up in the standings.
Yeah, that's just like the fact they're going to be at home, too.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good thing. We don't see, man. 1:30. I don't know. I have no idea. Because I was sitting there thinking, too, but now that Reggie got hurt, ain't no telling if he going to play or not.
They're going to put Luke on Bron.
I was just about to say who they going to put on LeBron, man.
They're going to put Luke on him.
AD is out, so that's, man, that's depleting our bench, too, man.
Yeah.
Who it's going to be? I don't know. Hopefully Dodo do come back, man. We need somebody to guard LeBron.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. You got any other takeaways, man, from the game?
Nah, man, you got to play of the game? Did you make a play of the game today?
You already know I got to play the game, man. Well, yeah, any questions like, I ain't going to get this 50 piece real quick.
I'm sorry.
Here it is. Here it is right here, man. Here's the play of the game.
Driving, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Luka, deep three for a 50-piece and a dagger!
That's good ball movement. Awesome stuff.
From Conroe, he hits the three. Luka's second career 50-point game and a dagger.
Couple of penetrations. And Luka was the last guy in line. There's penetration by Tim Hardaway Jr. Just kicked it to him. Luka's locked and loaded, knocked down the big three. That's huge for a 50-piece, as you alluded to.
I mean, there are times to do something like that, and then there are times to do something like that.
He didn't just do that. He kept them afloat when it looked like there was trouble in paradise. And he stepped into that one and put his wrist in the rim.
What you going for?
Ooh, I wouldn't have picked that one. That's phony.
Oh, you talking about that the other one he did between the leg? That's the one you want. I knew you were gonna say that. I should have got that one.
That was the
like,
play of the game.
That was a play. I mean, yeah, it was. I knew I should have got that one. I knew you were gonna say something, man. I got that one because he got a 50-piece, man. You've been calling for a 50-piece all year, man.
I can appreciate it. It's all good.
No, I should have got that one. That was a nice move.
Nice.
Did you notice anything in that play right there though?
Which one? That Tim Hardaway Jr. gave him the assist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you notice it was a catch and shoot three?
Oh yeah.
It was a catch and shoot, man. He's starting to kind of do a little bit more of that. We talked about that before, man. Like, you don't gotta always have to create when somebody pass the ball to you, especially be wide open. He caught it in rhythm and he hit it.
You see the first three of the game? It wasn't a catch and shoot, but it was like a standstill when they just left him wide open.
Yeah,
and he just knocked it down. So
and that's all we ask, man. Just make it easier for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to always have to dribble 85 guys on the court or nothing, man. Just if you wide open on a catch and shoot three, man, go ahead and nail them. Like, I think Luka need to work more on those too. Especially if Dallas get some people in here that can actually can dribble or whatever and create off the dribble or whatever. And kind of like what Tim Hardaway just did in that play right there where he can dribble to the basket, collapse the defense, and then kick him out to him. You know what I'm saying?
He's already amazing at basically just scoring in the paint. As we always say on this show, if he makes his free throws and makes his threes, bro, like, he can get 50 pieces all the time. It's that simple. Like, just make your threes and make your free throws.
Especially if you're going to the free throw line 11 times a game.
Make your free throws.
Yeah.
Also, he also with this game took the lead for the most 40-point games this year as well.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think he got 6 now.
He should be leading scorer now too.
Maybe not. He's close to it because Joel Embiid had a 44-point game today as well. Yeah. Joel Embiid is dominating right now as a scoring big. So,
man, you see Harden's numbers?
Yeah, Harden put up 20 and 20.
20 and 20, yeah, 20 and 20 and I think 11.
Yeah.
So
you guys putting up some amazing numbers this year. Like James Harden. You know what messed up? You know what's crazy? I was listening to before we go on to the next part, I was listening to Mark Cuban on a Knuckleheads podcast.
I didn't even watch it. But you go ahead.
He talked about the Tyson Chandler trade. The Tyson Chandler was supposed to go to OKC, remember?
Yeah.
And I thought about it. I'm like, bro, was that the piece that would have had the 3 MVPs win a championship together?
I believe so. That's why I was glad he didn't go.
Would they have won a championship with Tyson Chandler? You think so?
I think he would have been that nice little. He would have been that locker room presence for them, like he was for Dallas. And
he'd been better than Kendrick Perkins.
Oh yeah, he would have been way better than Kendrick Perkins, bro. He actually would have been a nice contributor than Kendrick Perkins, bro. He's a better player than Kendrick Perkins. That's not even a question. You know
so you saying Mark Cuban and them may have stopped James Harden and Russell Westbrook from winning the championship?
Yeah, they probably did. He probably did. Cause I knew a guy I used to work with in my old job who was a Kevin Durant fan. And I remember when he came to work, man, when that trade was supposed, like you said, the trade was supposed to go through. And when we thought this was going to go through, he was in there bragging, like, yeah, it's over, blah, blah, blah. We got a center now. I'm like, crap. Because I remember what he used to do with Chris Paul and stuff. Like, that's when not Kevin Durant, what's the boy name? Tyson Chandler was kind of like ascending a little bit. He finally finding his niche in the league and stuff. So I was like, dang, man, they get him. I got to hear his mouth. They win the championship. And so when that trade fell through and we ended up getting him and then also winning the championship, he was mad, bro. He was mad. He's like, bro, we're supposed to be our championship or whatever. I'm like, hey, I'm glad you didn't get it, man. I ain't trying to hear your mouth every day.
Shout out to Tyson Chandler, man.
Yeah, man. Who you giving the game ball to, man?
Maybe that guy back there.
Theo Pinson.
He made me have to take that, man. Theo Pinson was stop playing. Stop playing. We ain't talk about Theo up there. Y'all was saying Theo Pinson the worst basketball player ever.
Oh
He was
man.
looking better than Reggie Bullock. But I'm playing. I'm no
Ooh.
shots. I'm playing. Reggie Bullock actually has been making the
Now
shots
hold on.
a little more. No.
Hold on.
I'm
Nope,
taking it
I
back.
gotta do it.
No.
I gotta do it, King. I gotta do it. Shots. Go
I
ahead,
didn't
man.
want those shots, Reggie. I'm sorry. I didn't
You
want
should have
those
pulled that
shots.
gun out there, man. You should have kept it in your back pocket.
I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. But but yeah, Reggie Bullock actually has been making the shots recently. So, but Theo Pinson, people have been saying he's the worst player in the league and all that, and he was actually looking okay today. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst though. His minutes actually, I appreciated him playing. So, big shout out to Theo Pinson today. Definitely check out his podcast if you haven't already. Subscribe to it and definitely give him a shout out. Love you, Theo.
Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna give mine to probably JaVale McGee, man. He made a nice little layup today, man.
Yeah. Luka was definitely on the Shaq and the Fool episode today, though, with that out of bounds play.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I was like, he did it like 3 other times after that too. I'm like, so why y'all call that? And then I'm confused.
Yeah.
But I mean, you already know who we giving the game ball to, y'all. You already know the Mr. 50 piece himself, man. I was kind of mad. Like, I hope Luka get this 50 piece. He was stuck on 47 for like 2 days,
Bruh.
man. I was like, bro, just get the 50, man. God.
And those are some of the shots he usually don't make to get the 50. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's a different year this year. He was just sitting there set, and he just hit it. It was a big shot. Like, thank you, Luka. You got
I thought it was gonna be an and one that gets him to 50 at first, but then that 3 kind of, I was like, when he shot that 3 to get the 50, I was like, I had a feeling like, yeah, he about to make this.
Yep.
And then he ended up making it. And then, like I said, when you saw the replay, you found out it was a catch and shoot 3. So I'm just like, okay.
He played it right though. So
Yeah.
remember when he didn't play it right against, I think it was New Orleans that one time
New
he tried
Orleans.
to get 50 and it just wouldn't go down for him.
You missed them 2 free throws also, man.
Yep.
It's like, dang.
He shot a 3 early in this one when he had 47. But then after that, when they were doubling him and all, he was still dishing it out and making the right play and all that. And then that play right there, when it went around, Tim Hardaway Jr. made the drive, and then he was standing there wide open waving for it, and Tim found him. Basketball gods rewarded him.
All right, man. You ready to get to the people?
Let's give the people what they want. Shout out to Jalen Rose.
No Jalen Rose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how this goes. If you got any questions, any comments addressing to us, guys, go ahead and hit us with the WTM in the front of your question or your comment, so that way we know that you're addressing us and not one of your fellow Glow Yard members, guys. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. King, here's the first question / comment right here. Corey says, Luka, best in the world. Seawood is turning up defensively, and man, McKinley right impressed the hell out of me. Future is bright for McKinley. He is a piece for the future. Him and Josh Green together. Wow. Yeah, he did look good, man. He did look good.
Told y'all like all our young fellas. Corey, I also saw your message as well. I have not seen Brandon Miller. Just to let you know. I'll check him out, though.
Beck says, what's up, Glow Yard? Said, told y'all last show that Luka needs 50. He did it. That was a generational carry. Trash can juice is back. 2 for 13 from the field. 0 for 7 for 3. I forgot to say 0 for 7. You're right, Beck. He did go 0 for 7. Man, that's why we didn't apologize right there. Because we know these type of games happen, man. This is what happens. Beck also says, Bertans was not bad. Maybe we should play him more with Luka. Yeah, to give Luka an actual shooter.
Yeah. I
wouldn't be mad at that. He's been pretty solid so far this year, man. And again, in the minutes he does play, so yeah.
Bertans looking tradable, dare I say.
Yes, he is. He's looking very tradable. Ashton says, this is okay. This is a okay win. Still don't know if we win on Christmas. Let's hope so, Ashton, man. Let's hope so.
Does Luka finally score more than LeBron, bro?
It's gonna depend on who is guarding LeBron, so I'm not even sure. LeBron gonna be the focal point for sure because Anthony Davis not playing.
Yeah.
Beck says, imagine your roster so bad that Theo Pinson is getting crunch time.
Yeah, but a lot of folks missing the game too.
Yeah, man. We down to the Nibbins right now, man. We A lot of folks out.
Reggie
So
hurt
that's
too
only
now.
Yeah, now Reggie hurt. I think he sprung his neck or something.
Yeah.
TGK, what's good, man? He said, just hope we can get on a run. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Right now it's a chance. Right now is the time.
Yep.
Because after, I think what did I say? After what did I just say, bro?
The Rockets.
Yeah,
No,
I'm trying to remember
Spurs. After the Spurs, right?
I think it's after the
It turns it
Spurs.
back up.
Nope. After the Rockets on the 2nd of January, it get real after that, y'all. Like I said, y'all, they play the Celtics, the Pelicans, the Thunder, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Blazers, the Hawks, the Heat, the Clippers, the Wizards, the Suns, the Jazz, and then we ended off with the Pistons.
But it's not like they can't beat any of them. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
when they playing
It
that type
just
of basketball, so can they get that momentum going? That's why I want them to get the momentum going right now. Start getting their folks back, and then I'll start feeling more comfortable about those games if we can win these games.
Yeah. Madam King says, GG team, Glow Yard, yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, babe.
Answer this one right here. Fan says, TAJ so good one game and bad another. Never consistent. Yeah, that's what we've been saying about him, man.
He back though. I'm
Yeah.
good. He's back.
Because remember at one point, fan, he wasn't giving us no good games. So
yeah, he's Tim Hardaway Jr. again. I'm okay with that.
We'll take the ups and downs, I guess, man. That's the best we can get from him. Consistency is not his strong suit. Madam Queen says, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let these guys get to 1K. Yes, ma'am, guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Please help us get to our first 1K. Javier says Seawood saved some buckets both sides in the fourth. Yeah. What was it? 4 blocks today, man. He was being a presence in the paint. I remember a lot of folks in the comment section were saying that wasn't gonna happen, but
yeah. The first guy to do that that's been on that run of the 2 blocks over 5 games since who? Bubble K. I'm sorry, you almost got me. Bubble Street Clothes.
Boy, you in a cussing mood today. Okay, I see. I heard with the cussing. What Dirk say? Dirk said, "Nah, kid was selling this game." I don't know if he was selling it, but yeah. Yeah, Sale says, Sale said he like McKinney. Yeah, we like McKinley too, man. That dude nice. He gonna be nice. How you doing, Megan? She says, sure wish Luka didn't have to go supersonic for us to win this one. Yes, what I said. But I do love the fine I'll do it myself mindset. Yeah. And like I said, that's why they had him play the whole entire fourth quarter. Like, Luka did not want to lose this game. Like, you could tell he felt like, because even I felt it at home, I'm not even playing. You can feel it kind of slipping a little bit. There was no energy. I know y'all probably heard the telecast kind of bring that up. Like, yo, we got to find some way to get some energy. Because I remember at one point when they said that, I think it's when they put McKinney right in, man, and he was kind of pressing up on the point guard at the half court. So Luka was like, nah, man, we're not going to lose this one.
I just feel like you usually have those games, though, against bad teams. Like, this is usually when players have those type of games that Luka had today, when you go against a bad team and the rest of your team doesn't show up. You feel me? Like, think about, I know Dirk had his one against the Houston Rockets that one time, and Luka had his against the Clippers. I think they were bad last year when he had it against them. But at that point in the season. But like Dirk's other time was against the Golden State Warriors when they weren't good. Like LeBron had his 60-point against the Charlotte Hornets, I think. What did the Joker just have his 40 and 20 whatever and 10 or whatever against? Who was that against? Was that Charlotte as well?
I don't even remember.
I think it might have been Charlotte. You feel me? Like, I just wanted to see Luka do that, because it would be like Luka would fall back, and the team still had energy today because Luka had energy. So even though they weren't making shots, they had energy, I felt like. So it just is what it is. You feel me? Like, it's going to be games like this, and Luka came to the game and said he was good enough to beat the Houston Rockets, and he did.
Beck says next game is important because if the Lakers win today, it will be only 2.5 games behind us. Yeah, so we got to create some separation. Not only create some separation, But we got to gain some footing, man, for the teams above us right now. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm not. The Mavericks should not be worried about the Lakers right now.
nah, we trying to look up. We trying to go up. Trying to look up
Yeah.
above us. Frank says, "What do you think, Luka being tied for 7th place for MVP with Embiid? Personally, I think it's disrespectful and dumb. I checked the list. Luka for sure been better than like 4 guys on the list. But Frank, you got to remember, man,
Mm-hmm.
Dallas is only 17 and 16.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know it's been an outlier, maybe a couple times out, like the last like 10 MVPs, where you got like Jokic winning because of analytics, or you know, what's the boy name, Westbrook winning when he was in the 6th spot. But other than that doesn't happen a lot. So for us, we've said it a million times, like, yeah, Luka's putting the numbers up. He got the analytical numbers, all that stuff. We have to add the wins in with that for him to be considered to be the MVP, man. That's the only thing. So I'm not mad at where they have him at. I mean, I can understand why they have him right there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I 100% agree. I can understand either way. I can understand Frank's point, but I understand yours as well, bro. I just, like you said, we argued against the way Joker won last year and about
Yeah.
the Russell Westbrook treatment, so I'm not going to turn against that as well. I'm not worried about 2, 3, whatever on the MVP list. If Luka's not going to be number one,
That's what I was just about to say. If he's not number one, then I really don't care where he's
I really
listed
don't
at
care,
right now.
and I really think he can still be number one. Again, he has everything down. The Mavericks just have to get a top 4
get
seed.
the wins. Yeah,
You got to
exactly.
get a top 4 seed, and it's his.
Coy says that double move in the 4th was effing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that little dribble. Yeah. King said I can't host the show no more because I didn't post that one. Beck says looks like Luka looked like MVP ladder. Look like Luka looked at the MVP ladder before the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, Shaq was in the house.
Yeah, he had to show up front of Shaq because Shaq don't watch him like that. So,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I don't even know why Shaq was even there. But yeah. Megan says, "Are y'all worried the apartment they won't give Wood the extension? I feel like we will lose him for nothing." Listen, Megan, I've said this for the last probably all season since probably we realized that kid was kind of screwing him over and stuff. I think Wood is gone either way. It's not because he does not like playing with Luka and those guys. I think it's just his situation here with how kid is treating him and everything. I think he's gone regardless, whether it be during the off season or it be a trade deadline. I could be wrong, but I just really feel like that. You know, from Christian Wood's standpoint, I feel like that because I feel like he can be put in a better situation if he's in another team. But that's just me.
My opinion is actually starting to waver a little bit, bro. I want to see the trade deadline. I want to see how they treat him at the trade deadline, really, to see how it is. Because I told you, I don't think he's leaving the starting lineup again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that this change in his defensive presence, like what everybody's talking about, like even Dalton Triggs, I retweeted his post of saying that he's playing winning basketball right now. This is what Jason Kidd has always talked about. Like, don't just worry about your numbers. You're going to get what you got to get, but just go out there and do what you got to do to help us to win. And he's doing that right now. So I really think it depends on if they try to trade him at the trade deadline. If they don't try to trade him, they're going to throw him an extension. I don't know if he signs it right away, but I do not for sure know if they're going to try to get rid of him. They may actually try to build around that lineup with Luka and Christian Wood in the starting lineup. So I want to see the trade deadline. I want to see what they do and the moves they make to really give the answer for that now, because I'm starting to weigh the other way. I used to be about 90-10, like with you, and now I'm probably like 65-35.
And two, the reason why I was saying that about Christian Wood, because like we're hearing his name in rumors of being trades right now, right? And it's like, if you think about it, who has more value on this team right now? And it's Christian Wood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, if they really want to do anything, I think Christian Wood and Spencer both have the highest value on the team, and it's like you might have to trade one of those guys to make a significant move or whatever. So,
but if they
don't know,
if they don't use him for a move and they get someone else with Christian Wood staying here, I'm just saying I think I don't think they're gonna let him go for nothing again if they can get someone else here without.
I hope they learn their lesson if that's the case. Like, don't let them
let
go for
they
nothing.
Wouldn't be foolish, right?
Yeah. Zilch says we need Westbrook. If you're talking about for freeing up cap space, sure. If you're talking about like adding because he can help us win, yeah, I'm good on that.
No, I would have taken him at the beginning of the season because we could have given up like less for him. Right now, we would have to give up something for him. Like I don't think we just give up the guys we want to get rid of right now.
Yeah, 'cause he playing a whole lot better, man, right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
He's one of the best players on the team right now.
yeah. Big says Luka scored and assisted on 77 points out of 112. His back is probably in shambles right now. Yeah, like I said, he scored 50, man. We won by 6, so yeah, he probably is.
Wild part is he didn't even look exhausted when he finished.
Nah, yeah, 'cause I thought maybe he was winding down a little bit towards the end of the fourth quarter because he literally played the whole entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, and he didn't. I was like, oh, okay.
So yeah. TGK said Luka 50 burger solidifies his all-star starter status. I felt the media is going to try to pull some shenanigans. Seawood needs that extension tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's it. Oh man.
That might be it, man.
Hold on, man. Y'all got a short show, huh? Hold on. Let me see. Let me let's answer some people in here who didn't put the WTM. Javier says the last 3 went in, but it's a bit sad from a double team on Luka. The best we got was a logo 3 with 1 second left. It just happened to go in. Yeah.
Look, watch it again though, Javier. It's just that Luka was standing back that far. He could have been standing on the line if he wanted to. It's just because the defense left him wide open. I don't know why. They left Luka for Tim Hardaway Jr. on a drive. Thank you, Tim Hardaway Jr. Like I'm not sad, but that was foolish.
They did that because Tim's our number 2.
I guess, man. Like I would have never done that in my life. Like if I was Steven Silas and when the game was over, I'd have been pissed at them for leaving Luka Doncic open off of Tim Hardaway Jr. So yeah, he could have been close if he wanted to. I think that's where Luka wanted to stand to shoot a shot.
Fan says trash can juice returned down the stretch. Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely on one, man. Let's see. Fan says, Jason Kidd played, but let Luka cook. It's what it looked like, man. It's definitely what it looked like.
And it should have been. He was on one today.
Yeah. And then Sale says, he's talking about McKinley, right? He said he's quick and plays defense. Yeah, and that's what I said, man. I like the way he played. He pressed up on the point guard for Houston today. Man, create some pressure, man. He's young, got a lot of energy.
We could tell this from the preseason. He had a game with 10 assists and no turnovers in the preseason. I know it's the preseason, but it was against NBA players as well. Like I was like, yeah, this guy he has skill.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, this for you, King. He says, Rick Carlisle got the Pacers looking all right. Yeah. Also, he said
they won over 500, right?
I'm not even sure what their record is.
Yeah, I think they like one game over 500.
Did you hear about the Miles Turner and the Pacers might be talking about an extension? Yeah, that news came out today.
Nice.
So he might be off the table if you're talking about getting him over the offseason. Fan says he realized Theo is only 27. Yeah, man.
Yep.
Theo feel like he been in the league for a minute, man. Yeah. Ultra says, how insane was Luka tonight, y'all? Man, he had to, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me, he had to tonight, man, if we wanted to win this game. Like I said, you got your 50-piece in almost 2 sides tonight. But, yeah, it was a good game for him, man. Finally got that 50-piece King been talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah. Dirk says, Dirk owns, LeBron says, is it Carlisle or Halliburton balling? To be honest with you, man, I really haven't been watching him like this. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
I know Halliburton is Tyrese Halliburton is balling right now.
Yeah, I don't want to lie and like say I have been watching him a bunch because you know how other guys on other stations and all try to do that and give their opinion when they haven't even watched it.
Right.
But I know how Rick Carlisle runs an offense, and if he's doing the same thing he normally does in Dallas, he's probably running the flow offense. Halliburton probably has the benefit of Rick Carlisle coaching Luka Doncic. So with him doing that, he's running the same system. That flow probably with Halliburton, and I would have to see more of their games though to see how Carlisle was actually calling the game. Like if they've lost games because of dumb decisions Rick Carlisle has made in August. I know they only like one game over 500, which is good for the Pacers, but I still had to see to give you a better answer.
Yeah, I agree. He also said, I would say Carlisle does run an effective system.
You know better than me, then, Dirk.
Yeah. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to the Pacers this year. Zill says the key ladder as well. Yeah. Like I said, if y'all think about it, man, this is probably the most fluctuation we've seen
Yeah.
with an MVP ladder over the last maybe like 5, 6, maybe 7 years. Because you'll have a game where like today, like let's say Luka scores 50, and then all of a sudden, he'll lose 2 games in a row. Then you have Jason Tatum up there. Tatum will lose like 2 or 3 in a row, get you like 7 points, 12 points or whatever. And then he's not in there no more. Then all of a sudden, it just keeps fluctuating, which is why we were saying. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Boston losing right now just opened it up for everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's no clear cut. God, it's like going to hold it right now. So
Nope.
I'm telling you guys, stop looking at the ladder right now. Like, don't even pay attention to it. Just hope the Mavericks and support the Mavericks as far as winning more games. Like, we got to get a higher seed. That's it. Like Luka has it. Just get the higher seed. Don't worry about it.
And that's the key, man. If once you get the higher seeds, he already has the analytics, he already has the numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has a built-in narrative because we don't have JB this year, so
Nope.
that's why I say he needs to win games, and once the team start winning games, then the rest will take care of itself.
Yeah.
Ashton says McGee for 3 years. Yeah, King said he already got his jersey on the way, man. He ready. He's so glad we got him for 3 years. Megan says Wright played aggressive. I've not watched any G League games, but I was high fiving my son over his willingness to get out and ball big. Proud of that boy. Yeah. He been balling. I know Jaden Hardy would have played tonight if he was healthy. So, like I said, I was surprised they didn't put Dorsey in there, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
and everybody scored, right?
I believe so, man. Let's go ahead and just take a second to look at that, King. Except for Dorsey, he didn't play.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That did.
Everybody played. Yeah, everybody played. Yeah, everybody played till they scored.
Yeah.
No zeros today.
No zeros. Shout out to Reggie Bullock. Go ahead. That's your chance. That's your chance. There you go.
Now, man, shout out to Demond and them, man. They was talking about the Tony Snell numbers again today on their show. It's funny because now it's called the Tony Snell. He is still, but Tony Snell stat line now. If somebody put zeros up or whatever, I'm just like, man, that is crazy how Tony Snell has his own term now, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to give a little more time here, man. Ashton said fans want. What do the fans want? Ashton. He said y'all see the pick of Shaq next to Luka. Yeah. No, I didn't see it. I know he dapped him up or whatever after the game or whatever. But he said it really shows the size of Luka.
Yeah, Luka, big guy.
He said, hold on. Ashton says start P. The fans won't start P. P. Who is P?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who P is. Let's see. Oh, I think it's doubling up again. Yeah, it's doubling again. Let's see. Yeah, it doubled again.
My younger brother, Sal. I see you saying look it up on Twitter. My younger brother taller than Luka.
Got brother tall now.
Yeah.
But it's gonna probably end up doing it, man. I know it's a short one tonight, but it was a pretty quick to the point type of show tonight, man. We definitely appreciate everybody hopping on with us, man. Listen, guys, if you're new to the channel, if you're into math content like we are, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and help us, guys. We need your help. We definitely need your help to try to make it to 1K, guys. We are almost there. Hey, it'd be nice for Christmas if we had 1K. You know,
all I want for Christmas is 1K.
There you go. You see that? You heard what King said, man. We want that 1K. Listen, we will be back here to Sunday after the Mavs play the Lakers. So hopefully that's a dub. Got a nice little Christmas special for you guys. So we hope you guys can join us then. If not, hey, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Stay safe out there. Also, guys, if you enjoyed yourself today, man, go ahead and hit that like button. It don't cost you anything, guys. Go ahead and smash that like button and help us out with that too, man, and help us build up the algorithm to reach more Mavs fans like yourself to join the Glow Yard gang, guys. So that'll definitely be huge for us, man. Like I said, for Christmas, it's all me and King want, guys. Help us get to that 1K, and for you guys to smash that like button, guys.
It's free $99.
Free $99.99. Listen, guys, and up under me, y'all see that down here? You got our socials. You got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. King's favorite site. We Talk Mavs, guys. You can look for us on the We Talk Mavs on all those sites. Go ahead and follow us on those. King, is there anything else I'm missing, man?
Share, and more share, please, guys. Thank you. Enjoy your holiday. Please, again, a holiday gift would be appreciated if you guys could just subscribe and like, please. But
yes, sir.
It's never necessary, but we do appreciate it. And thank you guys again.
Yes, sir, guys. That's all we want for Christmas is likes and subscriptions, man. That's all we really want.
That's it.
Like I said, we will be back here on Sunday, guys. If you guys want to join us for a special edition of We Talk Mavs. There was something I was gonna say. I don't remember what it was.
The game at 1 o'clock your time, 1:30?
1:30. So I'll have to see because I have to work on Christmas. So I'll see if I can get off as early as possible, man, so I can get home and we can do a show, whatever. Because I think we might be going to my father-in-law's house. I'm not even sure. Whatever the missus say, man, is what we gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something that evening too with my missus. So.
But yeah, I think that's it, man. With all that being said, guys, listen, man, it is your boy Rail. I got my boy King. This is We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs YouTube channel. We will see you guys here on Sunday after the Mavs play the Lakers. Merry Christmas to you and your family. We out.